YouTube, how are you guys doing? Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Y'all, I had a long day today, but I'm here and I'm off now until Thursday. So be prepared for some videos. Tomorrow I got a couple things to do, but other than that, I'm going to be making some videos because I got to get caught back up, y'all. Listen, last year and the year before and the year before that, like I was like this. This year it was like, I don't know what happened, but this year is so different. Like it's not there's no motivation. Like it's crazy. But so I got to get back into it. I will be probably in the next couple weeks. I'm going to be doing another stream of the video games that I play. I might be starting maybe next week. I don't know exactly what day it's going to be, so make sure you just stay tuned. But anyway, so the video that I wanted to do today is I'm actually going to put two in one because then I could drag it out a little bit. I could talk about one and then talk about the other one. So please bear with me, guys. Please stick with me. This will be a little bit longer of a video. You are going to hear somebody cutting grass in the background. I apologize if you can't hear me. So I figured if I wait, it's going to be late because they just got there and they just started weed whacking probably like 10 minutes ago. So they still got to cut the grass and everything like that. So two videos put into one. Both has to do with Trump. Okay, Trump, like I said, y'all, in the other video, Trump is just a face. He does not have the say so. He has to go through multiple things before he actually just, and that is it. So anyway, the first one is they're passing the law. They want to pass the law on a 2-year limit of Section 8, which if y'all don't know that is to help people pay their rent and stuff like that, and public housing, which is just another form of Section 8. It's just places that go by your income. So they want to place a limit on these people that you're only allowed to get it for 2 years. And then you have to go. Do I agree with it? 100%. 100%. Because if you are on Section 8, which Section 8 goes by your income, just like the public housing. But Section 8 is just a little bit different. You have to go downtown. You have to do like this whole stupid thing or whatever it is that you have to do. I have to read about it again, but and you have to like renew it. I think they said it was like every year or something like that. You have to renew it. But like I said, they're both kind of like the same. So they go by your income. So if you have literally no income, you only pay $25 a month for rent. Who wouldn't want to pay that? I know I would. I would like to pay $500 a month. I would like to pay $800 a month. I would like to pay $900 a month. Like, y'all, listen. Anything over $1,000 is ridiculous. But anyway, so they want to put a limit on it because a lot of people are getting a little bit too comfortable with just living off of it for the rest of their lives. So they're not putting any effort in to even trying to get a job or anything like that because they're content. They're like, okay, hey, like we're paying $25 a month for rent. They could be doing whatever side hustles or whatever they want to do to try to make some extra money, and they ain't gonna worry about it. So do I believe they should put a limit on it? Yes. The only thing I don't think it should be is 2 years because to y'all it might seem like it's a lot. It's enough to save up money, But in all actuality, like y'all, with the way that these prices are nowadays, okay, yes, most of the people might be getting food stamps and things like that, but I would put a limit to 4 years, okay? And I would just, they would have to do a work program that you actually, like, they actually help you get a job. And if you don't have a vehicle, they help you with as far as getting a bus pass. It could be a discounted price or whatever, or like help you find a job that is close enough to you to where you are able to get to it yourself. Um, the public housing, like I said, it's basically the same thing. They go by your income, but they don't like renew like that. Lots and lots of people are on this public housing and Section 8, and it's crazy. It's crazy to know that there is that many people that depend on this public housing to have them live comfortable. Like, you know, I literally wish I could do that. But to me, like, I'm a person to where, like, I have to make money. I have to have money. Like, I can't just sit around. And some people aren't just like sitting around. Like I said, some people can't work because they have little kids. So I get that. But if you have two people in your household, like one has to give. You know, one has to give, and you know, you have to be like, hey, look, like, this is what we need to do. You stay home, I go to work, or whatever, or vice versa. You stay home and I go to work. It has to be that way. And to be honest, like, in this society now, no, two incomes is just barely making it for people. So imagine if somebody had just one income and you had a regular house, like you didn't have no public housing or nothing like that. You had a regular house. There is houses that you can rent, and there is apartments that you can rent that are cheaper. But 9 times out of 10, they're not in the type of neighborhood that you want to be in. That's why they have them so cheap, because they're trying to get people to move in there, not realizing, like, nobody wants to live there. Like, I remember I was talking to somebody on the phone, and I was told them how much I was paying to live where I'm at, and they were like, well, I mean, it's not our fault that you wanted to live there, that you wanted to pay that. I said, no, it's not your fault, sweetheart, no. I wanted better for my children, because at that time they were younger. I wanted better. So, yeah, I will sacrifice that. But a lot of people won't do that. A lot of people want to live in the worst neighborhood just so they could pay that little bit of money. And you shouldn't want to live like that at all. But anyway, so the second one is they're trying to pass a law to allow teachers to discipline children in school. This is where I would have to draw the line, because if I had a child in school and my child was being disciplined by somebody that wasn't their parent or grandparent or aunt or uncle, I would be pissed. Now, it didn't specifically say what kind of discipline, but discipline is not a good word. Okay? There's levels to discipline. Okay? There's yelling at them, there's putting them in a corner, there's snatching them up, and there's beating them. And then there's just straight abuse. So, to me, like, the only thing I say that this world is the reason why it is now is because they took discipline out of households. Like I said, There's levels to the discipline. If your child acts up, smack it on his ass, time out, take shit away from him, like things like that. Not abusing your child. Let me get that straight. Not abusing your child, but disciplining them. That's the reason why these younger generation kids are the way that they are. Is because they took it out of households. That you're not allowed to put your hands on your child at all because CYS will be called. The police will be called. And like I said, I'm not saying beat them to death. I'm not saying to abuse them. I'm just saying discipline. There's nothing wrong with smacking your kid on his ass a couple times, and I'm not saying like yank him up by his arm and like things like that. I'm just saying like basic discipline. And see, the crazy thing is like I never beat my kids. Like me and my sister, like growing up, like when we had my son and my nephew are only like 6 months apart, so they kind of grew up together. And then I had my other kids, and they kind of all, like did the cousin thing. But me and my sister, we never beat. Like she only had one, but we never beat our kids. And my kids turned out to be perfectly fine. Not in the streets, never been to jail, never been arrested, no, not doing drugs. Might have a couple of drinks here and there. They're all legal. But nothing to where I could say, dang, like I fucked up as a parent. Nothing. It's all in how I raised them, and I didn't have to put my hands on them. I might have tapped them. You know what I mean? Like smack their ass or whatever, just because they were bad when they were little. But like I never beat my kids. I never did. And the crazy thing is my mother and my father told me that they never hit me either. And that was back then. Like I'm old. But they never beat me. Your girl Diaz turned out to be fine. So should teachers be allowed to discipline? Not putting their hands on a child, but taking certain things. Like if you have kids that are of age that have cell phones and they're in school, taking that off of them at the beginning of class, yes. Disciplining them as far as staying after school, yes. Disciplining them as far as if they were younger, like littler kids, to have them sit on timeout when other kids are playing, yes. That's the worst discipline you can give a younger child, is putting them on timeout and letting them watch the other kids play while they're sitting there. But for a teacher to actually be able to put their hands on a child, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. I think what it should be is that the teacher should have every single parent number in their phone or on a sheet of paper or whatever. If their child steps out of line to where it's disrupting the class fully and is being very disrespectful, the parent should just be called. Can you please come get your child? They're disrupting my class. The other kids are trying to learn or whatever, or they could be in on it. Make multiple calls. But not to put your hands on a child. There's no way that should be allowed at all. So those are the two topics. The one was passing the law to where there is a 2-year limit on the Section 8 public housing, and the other one is passing the law to allow teachers to discipline students in school. So you guys, first of all, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think of the video. And also make sure you guys go down in the comments and give your opinion. What do y'all think with the first one and the second one? Let me know what y'all think. And just let me know which, like, just say, hey, like, the first one, yes or no. The second one, yes or no. Be honest. Be brutally honest, because that's what I like. I like people to be honest on my channel. Um, I don't fake nothing. I'm 100% real. Like, I would never, like, make a fake video. I would never lie about anything. Like, that's just who I am. So, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. I had to just put 2 in 1, because I didn't want to make 2 shorter videos, so I just did 2 in 1. It actually turned out to be good, because I'm going on almost 16 minutes. So, yeah, definitely make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, a thumbs up, thumbs up, a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you guys think of both of them, and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video.